Hello viewers, this is Jotham of Pilox Tech Media. Today I'm going to talk about the 10 essentials or 10 things that can really make you a good video editor. Matthew did a video about it and I was like, oh Matthew, you did a video about this? Because I wrote about it. I did a script a long time ago, but I've been lazy to make a video about it. So the video is here today. If you're really looking next to be a good video editor, to move from a step where you are to another step or to another level, to up your game, to be really different, to shine out wherever you are, whichever country you're living in, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Africa, wherever that you are. If you did not consider subscribing to our channel, please consider subscribing right now, because we bring you more amazing videos all about filmmaking, the business side of filmmaking, graphics design, and ICT basically. Without further ado, let's get started. In number one, we have the program. If you want to become a good video editor, you have to master the program. I'm talking about the program, but as the career goes on, as the learning goes on, the learning bit goes on, you have to learn programs that you can use to edit videos. Because with video editing, we know the programs outside there. There are very, very, very many. There are quite a number of programs that you can master as a video editor. But I'm going to talk about only 3 programs that you should consider learning. You can learn one, or you can learn the 3 or the 4 or the 5 of them. You can learn Premiere Pro, because Premiere Pro we know it as an editor, a program or an editing program, the program that you can use to edit a program, putting clips together. And you consider learning After Effects. After Effects is much known for compositing, putting things together, green screening, tracking, and all that. You can even learn Photoshop, because when it comes to modeling, sometimes maybe cutting out images, you need to know Photoshop so that you can do that amazing job. You just play around with those Adobe suites, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, After Effects. If you're a Mac user, or not even a Mac user, but if you want to learn other programs like DaVinci, of course even DaVinci is really good for video editing. If you really want to up your game of color grading, DaVinci is really good. And it is on the market now, it is trending, so many content creators are using it. So you can give it a try and learn it too. And another program is Final Cut Pro. If you're a Mac user, you can learn Final Cut Pro for video editing. It is also good. Very many content creators are using it, so you can consider learning it basically. But the Adobe programs that I talked about, the Premiere Pro, the After Effects, and Photoshop and Illustrator, if you master those 4 programs, my friend, you're on your way to become a good video editor. And in number 2 position, we have acquire better computer. After mastering the program or learning the program that you really want to use, please consider acquiring a better computer, because these softwares that I mentioned, the Premiere Pro, the Adobe After Effects, the Photoshop, especially the latest versions, there is no way you're going to use them in a very comfortable way if you don't really have a good PC. Because now Premiere Pro has released the Premiere Pro, the version is 2020, I don't know whether it is 14.3 kind of. You cannot use that software on these old computers like the 3rd generation, the 4th generation. You can only use it starting from the 5th generation, the 6th generation, 8th generation, the 7th generation and above. But below 5th generation, my friend, there is no way you're going to use this Premiere Pro 2020 and above. So the computer that I can maybe recommend for you, I'm not going to talk about the Mac 2020, the iMac 2020, Mac Pro 2020 now, because I know as a beginner you don't have the money to afford that. But you can build your own computer which has the following properties so that you can maybe get started as a starter. You need a computer which has at least 8 GB of RAM. If you cannot afford to buy 8 GB, you can maybe start with 4 GB, but below 4 GB, my friend, your computer is going to be slow. And you know, when it comes to video editing, you need to watch whatever you're editing in real time. So, and when it comes to rendering, sometimes it takes a lot of time. So you need to get maybe 8 GB and above. You can afford 16 GB, you're on your way to go. And the processor should be at least i5 core and above, i5, i7. Like I talked about the generations, at least it should be the 5th generation or 6th generation or 7th generation, like that. And storage is not all that important. To me, storage is not all that important, because you can even get external storage, then you just connect to your PC. But for storage, at least you need something like 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte, because you'll go outside there and shoot, bring more content or more videos which have or take a lot of space. So if your machine does not have enough space, then you will find a problem of again buying other hard drives. Of course, buying one hard drive is not enough. You can end up getting, you can maybe in future time buy more hard drives, but for now you can start with maybe 1 terabyte or 500 GB. 500 GB, yeah, 500 GB, because even me, my PC has 500 GB, but I use external hard drives. So that is the computer you need. At least it should be i5. The RAM should be 8 GB and above. The processor should be i5 core. Yeah, talked about that one. And the storage should be 1 terabyte. Don't ask me the brand, Dell, HP, Lenovo, the Mac. You can get any brand so long as it has the following properties. You've mastered the program, you have a good PC. The next thing you need to know is learning the language of cinematography. What do I mean by learning the language of cinematography? I find so many video editors outside there, and really, I don't know, but they just make me laugh sometimes, because when you talk about editing, what they know is putting up clips together, but it is not only putting clips together, because anyone can put up clips together. You can learn these programs within a week or 2 weeks or month, and you put these clips together. But if you don't know the language of cinematography, if you don't know the bit of filming, because editing is post-production, but if you don't know the filming bit of it, how the camera works, how you can get footage in the camera, how you can get effects in camera, my friend, even if you're going to learn these programs, still you will not be a good video editor if you don't know the cinematography bit of it, things which are done practically in camera. Because editors, most of the time we do things which were not maybe made in camera, or maybe they were left out, or maybe someone didn't consider well he was shooting. Then as an editor you can add some touches to it. But if you know that, it is easy for you to do or to get whatever you want out of the software. So my friend, consider learning the language of cinematography. Find time and go to scenes where they are shooting. Find time and maybe spend some good time with the camera, so that you can know what you can do in camera and what you can do in post-production, what is not achieved in post-production and can be achieved in during the stage of filming. So take your time to master the language of cinematography. You will be a good video editor. And in number 4 position, we have color correcting and color grading. As a video editor, you should know at least how to get any kind of look maybe the director wants or the clients want, because this time around things have completely changed. The people are creating amazing looks. If you maybe watched the movie of Jokers, you can see that look trended so much. As a video editor, you need to know about creating looks, correcting the color, the white balance, and maybe the contrast, the hues and the saturations, all that, so that you can be able maybe to get or to create any kind of look you want. Yes, I believe there are so many LUTs outside there that you can buy and just boom, add it to your footage and you acquire any kind of look. But trust me, if you don't know anything about color correcting and color grading, still even if you buy those LUTs, they will not even do for you any job. So as a video editor, consider learning color correcting and color grading, so that you get amazing videos like this one you're watching. Alright, in the number 5 position we have sound design. Sound design, I know you hear about this most of the time. Sound design. Sound design is more of putting music, voices, sound effects together. So as a video editor, if you don't know anything about sound design, my friend, there is no way you're going to make your video really sell out or to be amazing if you don't know anything connected to sound design. So as someone who wants to be a good video editor in the future or in the time to come, please take time and learn how you can fine-tune the sound design. In our number six position, we have most of the time creating feelings, or maybe create a feeling as a video editor. Most of the time I see that I see people shoot footages, edit it, put it down, but sometimes the footage is not all that touching. It lacks something like, can you really make the audience jump into it? And yes, the story can be there, the footage can be well said, maybe well organized, telling a story, but sometimes editors miss out to create a feeling for a video or maybe for a footage or for a clip. As an editor, you should know the audience that you're going for. First of all, you should ask yourself, or you ask your editor, or rather your director, what audience are we creating for this content? Are they going to be children, mature people, old people, those old people? Is it going to be for school, church, what? So if you know your audience, then you can know very much how you can fine-tune your footage or maybe your video so that it can suit that very range of audience that they have given you. Alright, thank you for watching till up to now. The sponsor of the video today, we are the ones sponsoring our video. Filmmaking Media has sponsored this video. We have so many amazing packs that are coming up for graphics. If maybe you're a creator, not even a creator, but if someone who does online marketing, posting, creating those listings all the time, and you would like maybe to attach or to add some images, some graphical images to your text that you're writing, we have a pack for you. You can check in the description down below. And if you want animated videos that maybe can tell your story in a very professional way, we even have a pack for you. You can subscribe monthly or annually. What I have to tell you, my friend, as an editor, or maybe a professional or intermediate or beginners, as an editor, you should always practice the habit of being patient. Why you need to practice that? Because sometimes videos take long. Especially people who edit movies. You can edit a movie for a month or even more than 1 month. So if you're not patient at all, then this is not a job for you. Number 8 is communication. As a video editor, you should always take your time to ask the director. You communicate well. You ask them what you're really going for, what they need, and you find out more. So don't just jump to clips. They bring you clips, you jump to it, you start editing. No. First take your time, talk to your client and ask them what they really want to get the final result, how they want to feel about the final result. Ask them. Like the way I told you, asking them the audience, asking them how do you want this video to sound like, which kind of music do you really want us to put there, how do you really want the video to flow, do you want it to be epic, do you want it to be sad, do you want it to be how? So you should always take your time and communicate with your client, the director, and anybody who brings you the footage to edit or a video to edit. Always ask them what kind of content they really want to put outside there. And number 9 position, we have a listening. As a video editor, you should be a good listener. You should have good ears to listen. Every clip, you should take your time, listen to it, watch it carefully and listen. Because when you listen carefully, you will end up getting new ideas about what you're watching, what you're listening, and you can add real amazing touches to it. So if you're not a good listener, there is no way you're going to be a good video editor. And in number 10 position, we have exercise. Physical exercise. As an editor, never again forget about exercising. Because I'm an ICT guy, I know what it means sitting for a long period of time on a computer. It affects your eyes, your whole body, the back. In the future, when you grow old, you will find those problems becoming more intense. So as a video editor, always take some time off your screen, go and exercise, go and run, go and take a walk, maybe go and play some games like basketball, go and play football, any game of your favorite. I'm not meaning again going to the computer or other computers to play games or to the screens and play games. I mean moving out, stretching your body so well. So always take time, maybe in the morning or in the evening, you take some time off. Even if you don't go maybe for those drastic physical exercises, you can do some simple stretches. Yeah, you can get your knuckles, you stretch them, you stretch or you move your neck around while standing. You try to maybe stretch your back a little bit. So don't always forget about that, doing physical exercise. They will make you mentally well, and they will make you physically well. I promised you 10 things or 10 essentials as a video editor, but still I have a pro tip for you. And guess which pro tip? Every day take your time off your editing, then do some learning. Watch some tutorials on YouTube. Watch out some creators, how they're doing it. Watch out how other editors are doing it. Sometimes people make mistakes after maybe coming out of schools, or maybe somewhere where they learn from their programs, they end there. Never make that mistake to end there. Always make it a point to learn every day. Learn something new. Try out some new skills. Watch tutorials on YouTube, because there are much content being put outside. So as an editor, always take your time, maybe during lunchtime when you're taking your food, watch one tutorial. Only one is enough for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching till the end. And please, if you do not consider subscribing to our channel, because we always bring you amazing videos like this one. Sorry we took so long to bring another video like this one. We've been lately so busy, caught up, but we are here and we shall be making videos every week.